c5 is a solid move that takes control of the center after white's cautious first move. This develops the bishop and gives it scope on the long diagonal. Developing the knight and increasing influence in the center. White develops the knight and attacks the center. Developing the knight and increasing influence in the center. This prepares the bishop for development. The bishop is ready to be developed to an active square. This forces the opponent to double pawns. Takes back. This is the strongest option. Applying pressure to white's pawn chain. After all captures, this is an equal trade. Recaptures. This activates a piece and simultaneously wins time by attacking a queen. This moves the queen to safety. This activates a rook by developing it off of its starting square. The bishop joins the board early, building a strong opening for black. This activates a bishop by developing it off of its starting square. The rook moves forward into the game. Solid choice in the opening. Castling gets the king out of the center of the board, while also developing a rook. This kicks a bishop. There were worse moves, but also something much better. Black develops further. This threatens to capture a pawn and win material after the follow-on trades. This prevents the opponent from being able to tactically win a pawn. This threatens to capture a pawn and win material after the follow-on trades. This stops the opponent from being able to tactically win a pawn. A solid choice. The rooks can see each other now, allowing them to provide mutual defense. This threatens to capture a pawn and win material after the follow-on trades. This prevents the opponent from being able to tactically win a pawn. The knight is kicked by a pawn and must now move or be captured. This allows the knight to control more squares. This is not the right idea. This is a fair move. This moves the bishop to a better location, allowing it to control more squares. This moves the bishop to a more active square, making it gain scope. This misses an opportunity to prepare a retreat square for the king. This overlooks a better way to move a queen to safety. This threatens to win a pawn by overloading a defender. This allows the opponent to win material through a discovered attack. That was a strong discovery, and white will win material. This removes a knight that was threatening to win material. Capturing that queen wins material. Takes back. This misses a better way to capture a free pawn. This is the only good move. This blocks the attack on a pawn that could have been captured. This moves the queen to safety. This moves the pawn to safety. One of the best moves. This is the way to win a pawn. This move puts the queen on a safer square. That was a free pawn. The piece finds a new active square. There were worse moves, but also something much better. This allows the opponent to win a tempo by threatening a queen. This protects an underdefended knight that is under attack. This move puts the queen on a safer square. That's not a mistake, but it's not the best move either. This permits the opponent to win a tempo by threatening a rook. This is the only move that works. This wins a tempo by threatening a rook and forcing it to move away. This moves the rook to safety. This is the only good move. This threatens to activate a rook by getting it to the 7th rank. This permits the opponent to eventually win a pawn. This is the way to win a pawn. This mobilizes the knight, allowing it to control more of the board. That pawn was free for the taking. Very precise. This threatens to win a queen by trapping a piece. That's fine. This is the only move that works. A strong move, occupying an outpost square and keeping the initiative. This moves the queen to safety. The queen is kicked by a pawn and must now move or be captured. This move puts the queen on a safer square. There was only one good move there. This allows the opponent to win a tempo by threatening a rook. This loses material. This wins a pawn. This threatens to force eventual checkmate. Right on target. That was a free pawn. This is the strongest option. This is the only move that works. This evades the check from the queen. Very precise. This kicks the checking queen away with a pawn. This misses a better way to move a queen to safety. This evades the check from the queen. A very strong play. This is the only good move. This defends the attacked pawn. Right on target. This steps away from the checking queen. This is the strongest option. This is the only move that works. This defends a pawn that was under attack and had no defenders. This is the only good move. The game ended in a draw by repetition.